Hey guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a plan with me using my Night Changes full weekly kit, and I'm planning the week coming up of August 22nd to the 28th. This kit I actually printed on a new paper that I'm testing out. It's kind of premium matte paper, I guess. It's still matte, but it looks just brighter than matte paper, and it's smoother and it feels so much nicer. It feels almost like vinyl, but it's not thick and stiff like vinyl is, and it doesn't like stretch out, and it's not weird. Um, but I really love it, so I'm thinking it might be an option in the future for an upgrade, um, as opposed to just regular matte paper. So I'm starting with my Ombre Heart checklist up at the top. And this kit is also in my older format. Since I created this kit, I have reformatted my full weekly kits, and this doesn't include everything that my newer kits have. It has a lot of stuff and pretty much the same elements, but it's not exactly the same, so I was missing a few things in here. And I'm planning on, I actually think I'm going to reformat some of the older kits that I'm planning on keeping in the shop, like this one and a couple of other ones that aren't in the same format as my newer kits. And I'm also going to be something I'm working on for not the weekend coming up of the 27th, but the weekend after that, the first weekend of September. I'm going to be doing a full mini kit collection. So every kit that I'm keeping in my shop, I'm going to be doing a mini kit for. And at this point, I just put my to-do headers up on the top. And when I go down the page, I like to flip my planner upside down so that everything lines up straight. So I'm just putting the today headers down. And putting these stickers down was really kind of weird for me because I had never used this type of paper before. But I really loved the way everything went down. It was a little bit crooked, but not horrible. And what I actually decided to do was because like I said, I had reformatted my kits recently. My newer kits have a ton more little things than this format of the kit does. So I went ahead and just printed some extra little things for myself, and you can see right there the difference between like the meal planning little thing and the filming slate. Um, Even that second column, the bottom ones are both printed on just regular matte paper, and then the other ones are printed on the premium matte paper. So there's definitely a big quality difference, and the colors are just more vibrant, kind of the way that they are on glossy paper without actually being glossy. And I printed myself some extra just because, like I said, I needed those other ones. And I didn't want to waste another sheet of the premium matte just to print this. And yeah, I wasn't going to originally do this as a sped up plan with me, but while I was filming, I was probably about to like this point in the video that I realized I had no idea what to talk about. I had no idea what I was even saying half the time. So I decided to just go ahead and plan like normal, and then I would do this voiceover, which is still kind of awkward because I have no idea what to say now either. So, and if you follow me on Instagram, which I'm sure you do because nobody else is coming here from that, I've used this kit before in the past, but when I first originally used it, it was when I first came out with it, and I used it in a weird sort of white space, plan as I go kind of style. So this kit's been out since about July, but I really wanted to use it again, since what I'm coming out with now, my newer kits are all fall related, and I'm just not ready to put fall stickers in my planner yet as much as I want to use them. I still have another week before school starts, and I am trying to embrace my last week of summer. And now I'm just going to go ahead and put the Little Things headers on top. And on Fridays, I do have a lot of things I mark. I probably don't need to mark everything with a little thing strip, but why not? And again, just flipping it upside down, I'm going to go ahead and put the full boxes in. And I decided with this kit that the quote on it is from One Direction song. What I like to do is I put the darkest box on Monday and then moved kind of like as if the sun was coming up. So you can see that here. And when I open it back up, you'll be able to see the whole thing together. I think it looks really cool. And at this point, because I had so many little things on Friday, I realized that I needed to put down a piece of washi underneath because I wouldn't need anything else. It doesn't really match, but that's okay. And I'm just putting that quote box on the sidebar. Now I'm just going in and filling in the spaces with some washi and some extra stickers. So Tuesday's payday, and I was debating if I was going to put the date cover-ups on there. At first I wasn't going to because the planner's just black anyway and it's neutral and it matched. I think towards the end I actually did go ahead and put those up. At this point I realized I didn't have enough washi to cover that whole box. So I went ahead and I put a little quarter box down. And I'm just pulling in some of my multicolor items that are new to my shop as well. These came out like last weekend. They are kind of big, and I did that on purpose because I do plan on releasing smaller versions of them. I just haven't gotten around to making them yet. But I figured they're good for people who do like a plan as I go or like an hourly planner, that things that take up a big chunk of time, they would be a bigger icon. And here I'm just using a little sticker from Ohana Story, and it's just the snowman works out, and I absolutely love her stickers. They are incredible. I have so many of them. And just because when I plan, I typically forget what I'm putting the flags and boxes and little things down for. In this case, I put down icons so that you could clearly tell what they were for, but typically if I just plan and put down all my stickers without filling it in first, I'll put down little things or a flag or a teardrop or something and have no idea why I put it there. So I like to go in and fill out each day as I go so I can kind of remember what I was doing. And I love those little laptops. They're part of my back to school collection. And I also have them in like the bigger size. I don't know if I showed them in this video yet, but the bigger size actually takes up the width of the box and it's about the height of a half box. So I think those are going to be really cool for back to school for like marking homework or assignments or anything like that. And this also was my first attempt at a plan with me, so most of the time what I'm doing is kind of out of frame, and I apologize for that. I'll definitely get better, hopefully. So again, I'm just using a little Snow Me icon from Ohana Story. And realistically, am I going to go to the gym on Monday and Tuesday? Probably not, especially considering it's now Monday afternoon and I still haven't even thought about going to the gym. But that's, my goal is to start working out again. And I'm just, again, filling in all the little things and stuff like that. I do leave the meals blank. I don't typically meal plan. I don't decide what I'm going to do in advance as far as food goes, but I fill in either lunch or dinner, whatever I feel like it, in my planner as the day goes on. And something else I also want to mention, my camera either runs out of memory or dies at least 2 to 3 times throughout this video. So if the the clip cuts at all, that's why. It's because I either had to upload or import the footage before I could keep filming, or my camera died right in the middle and I had to go recharge it for a couple of hours. So if the lighting changes as well, that would also explain it. On Thursday, my plan is to print and cut and take pictures of all my new releases for Friday. And on Thursday, I'm also actually taking a Reiki class with my mom from 10 to 2. My mom is a Reiki master, and she's teaching me and my sisters kind of level 1. So I'm trying to get everything done work-wise and order-wise before Thursday so that I can just kind of take Thursday off and only focus on what I'm doing in the morning and then the new releases that'll be coming out on Friday. Something else I tend to do, sometimes I will fill it in, my to-do list on the second half of the week, but generally I'm not really sure what I'm doing at that point or what needs to get done. When I plan on Sundays or Mondays, I generally know what I have to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but Thursday through Sunday is kind of up in the air depending on what I get done throughout the week and what I'm not able to get to. And I just used one of my little Daryl Dixon icons that I drew, and they're actually listed in my shop. They're one of the first things that I created myself completely to mark Fear the Walking Dead, even though he's obviously not a character on Fear the Walking Dead. I've been dying to use these for months, and I was so excited, so I just put it down anyway. Saturday, I'm also really not sure what I'm doing yet. What I marked down for was that I was going skydiving because that was potentially going to be happening on Saturday. At this point now, it's probably not happening, but it is a plan for sometime in the next month or so. My boyfriend and I want to go skydiving. We just have to actually book the weekend, but we don't want to plan it like in advance what weekend we're going to go, because if the weather's not nice, we can't go that weekend. So it's tricky. We're trying to figure it out when we're going to go. And again, I put up the date covers up there. And of course, hair gets stuck in my stickers because either my hair is falling out or my dog's hair is all over my planner. I did film this video on the floor because I don't really have a good setup yet. I'm waiting for my desk to come on Friday. I do have one desk already, but I want to get a second desk and kind of make a corner office type of thing in the corner of my room. So when that comes on Friday, I'll hopefully have a better filming setup that I can work with. So for now, what I'm doing is just putting a white poster board on the floor and filming that way, which works. It's just inconvenient. Also, I wanted to mention the darker stickers that are on Thursday for the little things in the checklist. You can't really see it on camera when I wrote on it with the black pen, but in person you can totally see it, or you can even use a white pen to write on those little things. I think that would look really cool too. And yeah, so I'm just kind of filling out everything that I want to get done on the weekend, even though I don't really know what's going on Saturday and Sunday yet, especially Saturday. But I like to just put down general things that I want to get done throughout the weekend. It doesn't have to happen on Saturday or Sunday specifically, but at some point during that weekend, those are the things that I need to get done. I think now, nope, still doing the date covers. I think I'm going to move into the sidebar. As much as I love the neutral planner and I love the font that they chose for the month, I really wish the G didn't come down so far because I really want to put my sidebar up a little bit higher because I kind of run out of space for all the things that I want to put down. But what are you going to do? So for my sidebar for this planner, because I do have several planners, but for this one I like to put down work and the weekly sidebar. And what I do is throughout the week, I mark down the hours that I'm working with Etsy, with my Etsy shop, and this way I can kind of keep track of it, especially with school coming up. I don't know how much time I'm going to have to work on schoolwork, what my hours look like, things like that. I just want to be able to keep track of it and kind of estimate how many hours I spend actually doing stuff for my shop. And yeah, and then I also put down a goals one, just because I like to have some general things that I want to keep track of throughout the week and things that I want to get accomplished. And then my daily habit tracker, I put the no spend. I don't know how well it's going to work. I'm starting it today. I'm planning on just doing a no spend for Etsy. So those are all the sheets that I have left, and I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!